Hello students. In last lecture we were started generation of FM signals. Doing the revision of generation of FM signals, there are two different methods for generating frequency modulated signals. Number one is direct FM. Direct FM means when the carrier frequency is directly varied in accordance with the input baseband signal. What it means? Direct FM means carrier frequency is directly varied in accordance with the input baseband signal. Means if you are giving input signal to this direct method of modulator, then the output that will be generated will have the frequency variation according to the input voltage variation, and that equipment which is used is known as voltage variable oscillator. Okay, we will watch it in detail. Another method is known as indirect FM. Here we are not directly generating the frequency variations, but there are two steps. In the first step, the modulating signal is first used to produce a narrow band FM signal. Okay, in narrow band FM, as we know that the bandwidth is 2 FM, 2 multiplied by modulating frequency, and it is just like AM. Its bandwidth is just like amplitude modulated wave. So, indirect method of generation of FM includes the first step in which first modulating signal is used to produce a narrow band FM signal, and frequency multiplication is next used to increase the frequency deviation to the desired level. Now, what is frequency multiplication? As we have seen that in wideband FM, the sidebands are FM, 2 FM, 3 FM, 4 FM, 5 FM, means multiplied form of FM signal. So, those multiplied FM signals are generated by using frequency multiplication. Okay, and that is used to increase the frequency deviation to the desired level. If many times, how many times you are multiplying the frequency, that much deviation we will get. Okay, so when taking the direct method, one method for generating the FM signal directly is to design an oscillator. Oscillator means frequency generator. So we have to use oscillator whose frequency changes with the input voltage. What is voltage controlled oscillator? In voltage controlled oscillator, frequency changes, the output frequency changes with the input voltage. And here, when the input voltage is 0, the oscillator generating a sinusoidal with frequency Fc. Okay, so let it take in detail. Now here, this arrow mark is for the variable sign. Variable sign. This is the oscillator, voltage controlled oscillator, and if the input voltage is 0, at that time, here the output frequency will be of carrier frequency. Here one more input is there, that is a carrier frequency. Here, see here, in this diagram only one input is looking, but you must know that since this is the generation of modulator, so there will be two input signal. One is the message signal and another is the carrier signal. And since we know that carrier signal is compulsory for the sometimes in many figures it is not shown, but since we are the beginners in the communication field, so you must draw here one downwards line to this oscillator and write it down carrier frequency, carrier signal, and this Vin is actually message signal. Okay, so according to the message signal amplitude, the modulated signal is generated. Since message signal amplitude is 0, so here we will have the output frequency which is carrier frequency, the output frequency which is a carrier frequency. Okay, now what is voltage controlled oscillator? Actually, a varactor diode. Varactor diode, if you have studied in the basic electronics subject, what is varactor diode? Again, see, this variable sign is shifted actually. This variable sign should be here above the capacitor. Okay, so you have to correct it because there are some changes due to Word to PDF conversion. So do it correctly. This arrow mark should lie above this capacitor symbol, and this is the variable voltage symbol. Here you put a symbol of variable voltage source. Okay, so in this approach, this is a varactor diode. And what is varactor diode? A varactor diode is a capacitor whose capacitance changes with the applied voltage. Actually, it is a diode. It is a PN junction. But in this PN junction, the capacitance generated between P-type and N-type is varied according to the applied voltage. Okay, in basic electronics, you must have read that what is varactor diode. Varactor diode is a PN junction in which the capacitance generated between P-type and N-type material is a variable type of capacitance, and the capacitance value depend on the applied voltage. So here this is the varactor diode symbol, and this is supplied with a variable voltage source. Just you improve the symbols in your notebook, and here if we will take the output across this varactor diode, then that varactor diode output will have different frequencies which will totally depend on the magnitude of input voltage. So the varactor diode can be used for generating different frequencies. If this capacitor is used in a tuned circuit of the oscillator and the message signal is applied to it, the frequency of the tuned circuit and the oscillator will change in accordance with the message signal. So if this circuit, this varactor diode is used in an oscillator circuit, then we will be able to get the wide band FM. And in wide band FM, there is large variation in large frequency deviation we receive. Okay. Now, this is the circuit. This is the oscillator circuit. As you know, I have earlier explained in the class in last semester that what is oscillator. Oscillator is frequency generator, and how it generates frequency. In any electronic oscillator, there are two parts. One is tuned circuit and another is amplifier circuit. Okay. Do you remember that one? If you have forgotten, open your old copy and just check it. What is oscillator? Oscillator is frequency generator in which two blocks are there. One is tuned circuit, responsible for generating frequency, and for making its amplitude constant, there is one amplifier circuit. Okay. So here in this diagram, what we have to see, this is the symbol of varactor diode. Put a cross mark or arrow mark for the variation of capacitance. Okay. And this varactor diode capacitance is connected with the message signal. Okay. This is the message signal, where here it is shown as a single baseband signal, only having one frequency. And this connection is supplied to the tuned circuit. So, as the message signal amplitude is sinusoidally varied, then the output of this varactor diode will be of variable capacitance value, and when this is connected with this LC circuit, this tuned circuit, the total capacitance of this tuned circuit will be varied, and according to that variation, it will generate different frequencies which will fed to the oscillator circuit, or that will be the output of the oscillator circuit. Okay. Now, only you have to remember this formula. You have not to go through much you have not to worry about the complete derivation. Just you have to remember that in any tuned circuit, the resonant frequency is equal to 1 by 2 pi under root LC. That you know. Okay. In general, if MT is not equal to 0, then we have instantaneous frequency of FIT, means instantaneous frequency of modulator will become 1 by 2 pi under root. Here from this equation, here it is mentioned, from this equation, the complete overall capacitance value CT will be represented by C0 plus K0 MT. Here the complete capacitance value of the circuit is directly proportional to the message signal. Okay. So this complete value here you have to put in the actual formula. In place of C0, here you have to put, here see this C0 is for MT is equal to 0, and here this is the C0 plus K0 MT. As MT will vary, so the actual capacitance value will be varied according to this variation of MT. So here this C0 plus K0 MT is actually CT. Okay, so put it in place of C0, and this is the complete formula that you have to learn. You have to learn this complete formula for wide band generation. Okay. So note down these formulas. I am not going to much detail. Now, indirect method for generating of FM. What we had watched just now, direct method, and indirect method we used voltage controlled oscillator. And how we use voltage controlled oscillator? By using varactor diode. Varactor diode connected with tuned circuit, connected with amplifier circuit, that will be a complete oscillator circuit, voltage controlled oscillator. Okay. Now indirect method for generating FM. This is another approach where we have to generate first narrow band signal, then it will send to multiplier, frequency multiplier. Okay. So watch this block diagram. Watch this block diagram. See here. This is the modulating wave. This modulating wave is going to the FM generation, where this is, we have earlier read two types of generation from message signal. If we are using the integrator circuit, then we are having FM modulated signal. Okay, let me take the complete diagram. This is the complete diagram. So here the output of integrator, what is integrate this term with respect to T. This AM is constant, so AM we are getting cos omega m T. T is multiplied with omega m, so that AM will be divided by omega m, and cos T integration is sin T. So here if you are integrating this complete term, modulating wave term, with respect to time, this you will get. And this is the multiplier term, multiplier. Okay. Carrier oscillator will generate the carrier frequency. and this carrier frequency is shifted because here